this would be a good, let's do 2 examples today. I'll cut the glare down a little bit for people in the back, see if that helps a little bit. Okay? Alright, 2 examples, this being the first one. Graph, graphity, graph.
Is this for graphing?
This is for graph. Yeah, this is just two quick examples. That's for your final review sheet. Front side only. And I don't care what you put on there.
Can you stay in your own space? I'm trying to
Stay in your lane, bro.
paper.
Alright, so if I factor here, because I got to factor out that inside to get it in that my A, B, C, and D form. So then this would become y equals 3 plus 2 times the sine of, if I factor out a negative 1/4, then that leaves me with x minus 4 pi.
How did you do that?
I factored out a negative 1/4. Other way of checking it, when I multiply, when I redistribute, I get back to where I started.
Yeah, but like, I don't get how if you start from that spot, how do you factor it out? Like, what?
So in my brain, what I did is I took pi and I divided it by negative 1/4, because that's what I factored out.
Oh, that makes sense.
Okay.
I mean, I just also know that 4 times.
Okay. With me so far?
Yeah.
Now let's answer our 9. Domain. All real numbers. Amplitude.
2,
Middle.
3,
High.
5,
Low.
1.
Range. 1 to 5. Yep. Okay. Start.
No, it's positive 4 pi.
Positive 4 pi. I don't know why you said negative.
You were so negative.
You were like, Linz, it is this, and that is what it's going to be, and I'm wrong. What's up?
So it's x minus 4 pi, so it's always the opposite? Like,
Because it's inside parentheses, we think
so
opposite.
if it's x plus 4 pi, it'd be negative 4 pi.
Bingo. Okay. Period.
8 pi.
8 pi. Yep, 8 pi.
That's
Because we've got 2 pi divided by 1/4. Really, it's the absolute value of negative 1/4, but that's then it's going to be 8 pi. So where is this bad boy going to end? 12 pi. Good job, Mel. Good.
Yes.
Okay.
I think.
Think. Maybe.
Just keep going.
Okay. All right. I'll keep going. Now, why are you yelling? Muggered. Just tap the brake. I do it differently.
I speed, I guess.
I do.
I'm
Okay,
behind
all right,
behind,
so-
but you do speed.
Sine curve, correct? Starts low, middle, high. Middle. This particular sine curve, middle up or middle down?
What?
A normal sine curve goes middle up, right? This particular one goes middle down because B is negative.
Oh. Whoa. Oh, wait.
Because B is negative, and this identity right here on the board, left you a little hint, right here on the board, okay, that identity comes into play.
Point of clarification.
Yes.
So if this is a cosine equation and that is a
Nothing
negative,
happens. Yep.
But if the negative is attached to the front of it,
Then
it
both of them reflect. Yes.
So okay, so it's only sign that it's attached to the B it flips.
Yes.
Got it. Okay. Negative.
Hold on. I'm here.
No. I think Chalice says the same. Like, so a negative B for sine is flipped, and negative B for cosine is flipped.
Correct.
Okay, that's what I was.
it's negative A and negative B and its sign, it's back to normal.
Yes.
Because it flipped and flips, yep.
But if it's negative cosine,
It
still
just flips one, yep.
Yeah.
Yep, okay? Alright, now, I am a draw my function first type of person. Okay?
I'm so glad you think
That I draw my function first. Just draw the wave. And then fit everything else in. So now when I fit everything else in, my vertical 0 is way over here. My horizontal 0 is down here. Vertically wise, I'm down here to 1. I'm up here to 5, which puts my middle at 3. Horizontally, I started at 4 pi. I ended at 12 pi. Halfway point is 8 pi. Halfway point of the first two, 6 pi. Halfway point of the second two, 10 pi. Yes, ma'am.
Random question. On the test, can we add in other information?
You can add it in, yes, but like your test is going to look very similar to the worksheet you picked up today.
Okay.
Okay?
But you can add it.
Yeah, you can always add stuff. Yeah. What? Friday is your test. Only 6 of those.
Is it square root of 6? Dude,
We
our
don't
bio.
have
Well, Mrs. Hill, yesterday Mrs. Hill said that like she's gonna do like 3 points each because of like how you like.
Yep. Usually the graphs, the way we've scored it in the past is the graph is worth 3 points, and then each of the other things is either going to be worth a point or a half of a point, and then we'll scale it and all that fun stuff.
Oh, that's the white chart.
Okay.
All
All right. Let's do one more. Do this one. Move some stuff around. All right, so let's first start by doing a little factoring. So we got y equals 2 minus cosine of 1/2 times the quantity x plus 6 pi. Concur? Yes? No? Maybe? Yes? Okay. So that tells me that I have an amplitude of 1. I have a middle of 2. That gives me a high value at 3, a low value at 1, a range of 1 to 3. Domain, as always, all real numbers. Where do we start? Negative 6 pi is my start.
You got it.
Period. 4 pi. 2 pi divided by 1/2 is 4 pi. That means I end at negative 2 pi. Okay? Cosine starts low, middle, high. Cosine. Cosine starts at the high point. This particular cosine starts where?
Low.
Low, because it's minus cosine. So that gives me a negative a value of cosine. So cosine is going to start low, end low. Except now I can actually see where it ends, and it ends a little lower than that. Love it. Oh, bad. Better. No?
Just erase the whole thing. Redo the
That's perfect!
It's got a little nick there.
Oh, little nick there. They say, come on, give me some OCD action here.
that part too. Something's up there.
There, that's as good as we're going to get. Okay? All right, so that puts my horizontal right about there because it's from 1 to 3. That puts my vertical over here. On now, there we go. Puts my vertical over there because now this is 1, middle is 2, high is 3. Started at negative 6 pi, ended at negative 2 pi, puts my middle at negative 4 pi. Puts those there. Yes? Okay. Sounds like a plan, man. Alright, so now, that last remaining time, you've got 2 goldenrod worksheets that we are collecting Friday from the 85 percenters or anybody else that wants to turn those in. You've got a pink packet from yesterday. That's your final review packet. Remember, there were 2 changes on the pink packet to 2 different problems, number 13 and number 18b. Make sure you've got those changes made. Okay? And then the floor is going to be open for questions and or finals conflicts.